It's time for Luminous Light. Teaching. Ooh, ah, really? Yes, really. How are you guys doing today? Me? This wind just disrespecting my. I'm okay today. This fucking bitch. Excuse my language. Today the sun is out. However, I don't even know. I wanted to put out the message that, again, no matter what is trying to block your sunlight, continue to shine because nobody can take away from what is yours or what is mine. You know what I mean? Whatever is yours and it was made for you. It was designed for you and it was built for you. You know, so there's nobody who could take your building blocks, no one who could take your Lego. I'm hearing Lego my ego. No one could do any of that. No one can make you lost. No one can make you found, for that matter. No one. All right? And if you're feeling a way about things, just pull yourself into the sun. Pull yourself away from everyone. Bring yourself somewhere where you can hear. You know what I mean? Hold on, guys. I'm going to come back on here. Or maybe we'll go for our coffee. Yeah, we'll go for a coffee. Yeah. Yeah, so yesterday I was going to go on, but I was not feeling well, guys. I was not well at all. And when I speak about not being well, bruh, it was freaking crazy. It was like, here the girl's going. It was not well. I basically woke up with migraines, heart palpitations, was like fainting and stuff like that. And honestly, it could all just be energy. It could all just be energy. But that being said, I have to do my due diligence to be sure to protect my energy and to be sure to reflect on my energy, okay? Hey, crows. Hey, cronies. Hey, cronums. I cannot stand this cold today. This is really driving me nuts. Like, I feel like... So yesterday, sorry for the disturbance. Yesterday, it was very... Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday, there was like a snowstorm or something like that. And this fucking wind is pissing me off. Either way. Yesterday, there was a snowstorm, and I just was not feeling the grandest, per se. And I can't really help that. And also, when you're not feeling okay and you don't feel like talking to anybody, then just don't. Don't talk to anybody. You don't need to cheer everybody up every day. If you just don't feel like going outside, then just don't. And if you feel like going outside, then go. Like right now, I want to go and get my free coffee. That's important today. But yesterday, I was really struggling to walk, really struggling to do a lot of things yesterday. And it kind of had me in a little bit of a, am I going to be able to create that bracelet today? Am I going to be able to make that, all those things today? But I wanted to say that everything comes in time, you know? So if you're not feeling right, like if you're just not, your energy is not up. You don't have to. Like, who the heck? Like, we're human. Well, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't feel well, then just go with that vibe. Okay? It's like if you're crazy. I was even talking to some babes last night and I just wasn't feeling his vibe. I was like, yo. I was like, I'm like, I really don't feel like speaking to anybody today because I wasn't feeling right. I was having a lot of heart static issues, which was causing me my voice to go up and down and stuff like that. And I was just like, I don't know, he was at work and then he contacted me later. He was going on about how beautiful his day was, like I usually do with him. And of course, vice versa, it works out. That this day, I was just like, yeah, no, like, can you not see my face? But I wasn't like, can you not see my face? I was just like, oh, well, I just felt like I needed to be acknowledged. But I'm like, What did I even feel like I needed to be acknowledged? My thing was like, I could not process anything that he was saying because I was in so much pain. Yeah, so processing the pain was really what I wanted to, and just maybe speaking to someone, because I was like waiting and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And then I finally get to speak to him, and I'm like, I'm not gonna corner or what. I'm not gonna corner or whatnot. Cloaked, we're cloaked, but we're also being uncloaked to a certain extent. I was going to I was going to I issues, was having many issues, isn't to go back there and be like, oh, I was going through this and I was going through that. And because literally when I speak of things, I feel like that same energy comes right back into my existence, right? So it's not that. I just figured that I was going through some shit. And since I found a way to like moderate it and vibrate through it, I felt like I should just come on here and tell you guys too. You know what I mean? That you don't owe nobody nothing. That if you're not feeling well, then just don't feel well. Then just don't feel well. You know, if you're not feeling swell, just don't feel swell. Like just feel. Pay attention to your feelings. Pay attention to what it's revealing. Like, why do I even feel this way? You know, like when people are like, I'm not one to ever be jealous or envious, because I feel like everything that anybody incorporates, I could incorporate too, that there's enough stage and enough light that is bright enough to shine on all of us through. It is. And it's just about the way you perceive things. Literally, it's the way we look at things, okay? Everybody sees things through their own eyes. They don't see it through yours, right? So I just sit here and give a little bit of a, I think I'm going to sit here and have a coffee, actually. I just give a little bit of a, you know, this is what I'm going through. How are you guys doing? I love you guys. And this is how you can go about it. And honestly, there ain't no shame in that game either. There ain't no, all these people are going to be like, she talking to herself? Absolutely not. You know I ain't crazy. Absolutely not. Right? Greetings. Hi. Hello. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, there ain't no shame in that game, guys. Like, it'll probably be like saying like 3 people are here right now, and then I click off and it'll be like 115 people are watching you. And I'm like, where are these people? Because they literally hide us. They literally hide you, because if you're not aware of how powerful and how energetic you are and how many beings' eyes you open and enlighten, then maybe you will just shut the fuck up. Maybe you will just stop. Maybe you will stop putting out that message. Maybe you will stop caring about yourself and others. Maybe you will do that. And this is why these things happen, that I like to call gang stalking, or what they call shadow banning, or whatever the case is. Yeah. So they can't stop you. Just continue going. It's just crazy, because when I feel a tendency of when I feel low at that time, I feel a little bit discouraged or whatnot, but it's not even a matter of the way I feel. I'm fine with the way I feel at times when I feel that way. It's the way others vibrate in a way like you're not supposed to feel like that, or why do you feel like that? When at the end of the day, they're not even going through that. You know what I mean? First off, you're going through what you're going through, and that is like legit your experience. This is your journey. And anybody that you choose to speak to or vibrate with is on your as well. So that being said, you guys are both affecting one another's journey. You know what I mean? So if one person's nice to the next person's mean to the other, really it affects you. So just continue to have a positive and a vibrational effect. One second, guys. I got a free coffee. Said hi, everybody. I love you guys. Just gonna get my coffee because you know how I be. My self-rewarding mechanism. That's exactly what it is for me. It's like yesterday, my daughter's like, "Mom, come and do this, come and do that, and all of this," and I'm like, "No, I would love to have dessert right now. However, I have yet to earn that dessert. So let me finish these dishes. Let me finish jerking this chicken or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? Because it's all about me Me upgrading myself. It's all about me feeling proud about myself. Hi, how are you? I'm good, lovey. Can I have one coffee? Can I have an extra large with the shot of toffee caramel? Okay. Yes, please. That's what I like. And how's your day today? That's good. No, oh yeah, you're just starting now? That's beautiful. At least the sun is out. Yes, my dear. So just keep your head up. I looking like today you guys see me and I was bold faced, just no makeup, no nothing. You know, and today I said that I wanted to, you know, lavish on myself, right? And you should do that. Do whatever makes you feel happy. Do whatever makes you feel proud. Don't ever when I live for you. You're supposed to live for yourself, not others. Too. And how you live for yourself is by living in the Most High's truth. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Let's see if we win. Thank you. I will. Okay, let's go and have a seat. Sorry. Somebody's by the. I think my son is waiting for me just now. Yeah. So don't worry about what people think about you. Worry about what you think about you. If you think that you're a piece of shit, then people who don't think highly of you are going to be the beings that you gravitate to, like legitimate. It's like what you put out there. Okay. It's what you put out there. And that being said, the more you work on yourself, the more you heal everyone else. And I like how I was saying that I'm the most popular, loneliest mother fudger. Are you back? IRL? What does that mean? Hi, Alicia Saavedra. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Titus. Hi, all my loves. Hi, all my blessings. Okay, because bless you for being here and listening to my message. And I'm blessing you as well. It has to be reciprocal. It has to be reciprocity. Okay, it has to be reciprocated. It has to be. Ah, shit, my girl's coming over right now. Okay, I'll see her in a minute. Yeah, 1 second. Um, it has to be reciprocated. Let me try this. If you're not getting a reaction out of someone, you're not supposed to be getting a reaction out of someone. First off, you're not supposed to be. Every action is a reaction. However, why are we reacting? What are you doing? What is making you react? What are you reacting to? Okay. I also want to speak about emotional detachment. Emotionally detaching from beings, even if you love them, you can emotionally detach from somebody you love. It just means that you no longer have, I don't want to say hope, but basically hope. Like you are not expecting, you are not having any expectation of them, which, by the way, we're not supposed to have expectation of anybody else. You know, the only person that I have expectations of is myself. Is myself, you know, because how are you going to put on anybody to expect anything? That is a big, major responsibility. How are you going to do that? Like, if they said they're going to do something, then they're going to do it. And if they don't do it, are you going to be like, oh, well, you did? Who cares? At the end of the day, they're doing what they're able to do. They're doing what they're able to do. And you're doing what you're able to do. My goodness. I don't know. I just said I didn't want to go another day. I wanted to make sure that it was a consistency. You know my song? Consistency, persistency. Check out Frequency, Prestige Ignites. Just striving to keep it bright. You know what I mean? And by keeping it bright doesn't always mean diving and delving in the light, my loves. Okay? Because you're always light. You're always light. You're light. You're the Most High, your ancestors, your spirit guides gave you that light, right? And it shines everywhere you go. Every room you go, you light it up. You light it up. And guess what? Everybody you touch, you light them up too. The block is hot. The block is hot. Hot, hot. We're hearing it again. Hail up Lil Wayne. Um, I believe he's an immaculate artist. However, I feel like he wasn't given the accolades or the respect that he was. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So hail up Lil Wayne. Hail up all the real beings, anyways. Hail up all every being that is standing in their truth or speaking in their truth, and hail up the beings that had to learn from being fake or learn from being what they're not, so that they wouldn't get caught up and they wouldn't get lost. And now they know what they're doing. Hail up to you, boo. It takes a lot to admit your mistake. It takes a lot to pave the wave. It takes a lot to light up other beings. It takes a lot, like where you use Spotlight. Hail up Spotlight. That's an artist. I haven't heard about him for a minute. Hail you up, my nizzle. Yeah, so it takes a lot, and that should not go unacknowledged or unappreciated. It takes a lot for you to send along the love and peace and harmonious balance that you do continue to see thoroughly and through. Are you black? Am I black Irie? I thought, I didn't see the L. I see back. Are you back Irie? Are you black girl? Black girl? Black? What do you mean, am I black? My mom's Jamaican and Pakistani. My dad's English and Jamaican. However, I don't live in Toronto, but I'm from Toronto. But I'm Canadian. Like, I was born in Canada, see? But when I got Hail Up Miss Heritage Canada, Hail Up, I need to call her. Why did I just say that? I meant to say Hail Up Heritage Beyond Borders is what I meant to say. But I made it to third place for Miss Jamaica. I didn't represent for Canada. Well, my sis, Miss Canada, right? But I'm from Canada, but I'd be representing for Jamaica. Like, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's especially my music. For those who don't know, I'm an artist. I'm a singer. And just like many other artists who goes unacknowledged, I happen to be one of those beings that, I mean, like, it was a little bit of it was quite of a banter or whatnot to like be seen. But my thing is, I never cared to be seen. You're just going to hear me. Wherever I am, I'm going to talk. Wherever I am, I'm going to send along that vibe. You know what I mean? Because like, even when I went to the pageant last year, first time I went to the pageant last year, it was in October, I believe. And even the DJ, I was calling the DJ Emperor in the WhatsApp group, wherever the case is. And then he told me that basically his ex-girlfriend is at the pageant today. And he spoke to her and told her that she was never a good woman because she never even called him an emperor. And this woman who doesn't even know him that's in the pageant is calling him emperor. Why don't you call me emperor? I was like, oh my goodness. First off, we're all queens and kings. We're all emperors and empresses. It's us literally delving in that and walking in that path. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it does go unacknowledged, but you're not looking for acknowledgement, bro. You're not looking for acknowledgement. You're just doing what is right. You're doing what is right. So who cares to be acknowledged for that? How am I going to care about somebody acknowledging how I feel and what my beliefs and my values are? I care about what you think? No, not actually. It may affect me in a way, like if you're my significant other, if you're my mother, my brother, my sister, or whatever. You know what I mean? But really and truly, hi, babe. You're beautiful. But not really. I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me the way people feel. I left me enough for the both of us. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I trust you. I know you've been through more than most of us. Exactly. So what are you so afraid of? Nothing. I'm not afraid I'm afraid of the Most High. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of God. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of no man. I ain't afraid of nothing, man. I got a big story, but to like save the story, I'm working on all of its glory, writing it in the book. Okay, and that being said, what a lie. No, shine bright like a diamond, like that. The light will find you wherever you go. I'm in Tim Hortons right now. But the light is gonna find me. Okay, because nobody defines you. You define you. Light is gonna find you no matter where you go. Like I'm telling you, it's crazy. I don't know if I spoke to you guys about this, but I probably should have. So like about last month, I went with, I think I did, the London Black Heritage Council. Basically has been raising the Pan-African, and many will know it as the Marcus Garvey flag, but it's the Pan-African flag. And basically we raise it on, well, I was only present for Woodstock, right? However, they did it in Norwich and they did it in many other towns that are connected to Oxford County, right? And my point is, what was my point? My point was how powerful I felt. Oh, this is the point. So of course I show up and it's at the Oxford County building. I'm just creeping around. I just wanted to be there for Heather. Shout out to Heather A. Reynolds. Heather, the historian. She stays here speaking of all the Black history and all of the history down here in Oxford County, because a lot of beings seem to not recognize how much history is actually out here. They really don't know. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. That's exactly it. Hey, yeah, this gentleman's been watching me watch my show, right? Or like just play on my show, and I get faith that he took some nuggets and went with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I'd be doing. Dropping nuggets. That's all you do is drop nuggets. What do you use? You gold? You swear gold. You melanin. I just say melanin's like gold. But actually, melanin's worth more than gold. That's why a lot of these beings have been. I don't really want to get into that right now, though, because all of us are one, and it takes everybody. It's not one's better than the other. It's not. It's time people stop. Like I'm hearing emasculating lies. Okay, so it's time that you stop like going by what the patriarchs went through. What time is it? Oh shit, I still have to go to this. 1 second, babies. Let me finish this. Real quick. I love you. We'll come to talk to you for a few hours when I bring the kids over. Fear. Lord loveth the righteous. Lord loveth the righteous. He reliveth fatherless and widow. Okay. So I got Psalms 146:6. I believe. The Lord loveth the righteous. He reliveth the fatherless and widow. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was just texting my girlfriend or what. Now I'm about to go home in a 1 minute. The toffee caramel does not taste like toffee caramel anymore. It tastes like pistachio or something. Some like almondish thing. Either that or my spiritual buds be tasting different. They're changing. They're hella different right now. All right, guys. So, yeah. Living and on in your divine life. Like, I mean, like everybody was probably looking like, what is this girl doing? Like, currently, obviously, I'm not going to be talking to myself. You know what I mean? And if you can hear the impact, not the impact, if you can hear the tempo of my voice and the tempo of what I'm saying or what the case is, you can tell that I'm not just talking to no one. Do you know, like, who really does that? But actually, there are a lot of people who do that. In fact, don't even be surprised by what people even do. All right? They're like, don't judge beings because, they're not even aware of what they do. They're not aware of it. So why would you? Why would you? Why would you be aware of what, or why would you keep check on beings doing things that they're not aware of what they're doing? People don't know. People just talk. Why did I do it? I don't even know. What do you mean? You didn't think about it? No, they didn't think about it. But you know, a lot of people are, and I wouldn't even say guilty. A lot of beings do that. You don't think before you talk, and sometimes I do. I'm like, oh, wait, I didn't mean that. I meant, yeah, but holy schmoly, guys. I just came on here not really knowing. I just didn't want to go another day without speaking to you guys when I already put out the message that I did. And I wanted to have that in continuity. Um, you guys can hear me, right? Hello. Hello. How is my day going? My day's great. It's absolutely awesome. I woke up a little bit on the side of the bed that I felt like I was bringing in the same energy from yesterday, but then all of a sudden the sun came and went. Shoo. I was like, oh, blinding. Took it all away. Like, you think I'm joking? You see that? Not joking. It's like, how could you feel sad or bad when that sun is shining on your pineal gland? You can't feel that sad or bad because all you want to do is think about having a lollipop or having ice cream or playing in the tennis court or ball or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? The sun it just makes me happy. It makes me vibrate better. And not to mention that you get all your sentient codes from there. You get all your codes from there. Like I'm telling, like between me and you guys, all of you guys, all my lovely blessings, between me and you guys, every time before an interview, um, I would like find the sun and meditate with the sun, literally everything. Yes, I'm going to have a beautiful interview. No, I'm not going to forget my words. Yes, I'm going to hit all the right, I'm going to hit all the right notes, you know, all of that. Uh, but it's the sun. The sun brings clarity and it brings enlightenment and it brings so much nourishment. It really does, more than everybody knows. Like, this is nature. This is what God put this here for us. So why would we not utilize? Why not utilize that? You know what I mean? If the Most High put everything here for me and you, who is going to be the person to take that from you? You're going to allow somebody to take that cookie out of your hand that the Most High gave you that $2 or whatever the case is to go and buy the cookie? No, you're not. Really not. Lego my ego. Mm-hmm. Damn. It doesn't taste like toffee caramel. It really tastes like something else, but I like it same way. I think it's chocolate pistachio. That's what they that's what they did. They put chocolate pistachio I'm tasting. Anyways, yeah, I was gonna bring out my son and I was gonna have him say hi to you guys. He's a superstar. He has his own YouTube channel and it's crazy. Let's even talk about that. Children are our future. Children are the future. All right. So whatever you put in them, they are going to put amongst the world. You know what I mean? So it's not about being selfish. It's not about, feeling helpless. Children are our future. So my son was acting up in such a way and carrying on. So I actually ended up leaving him and I felt very sad about that because he would have been on right now healing you guys up and everything. And he's dying to go on live. In fact, little man is like doing his own creative thing. He shows me how to edit videos. This kid, and he's turning 8 this month. In fact, my son's turning 8 on the day that I have to go to African Fashion Week Toronto for the competition for the face of AFWT. I feel bad about that. I really do feel bad. It's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. Like, nobody said that this journey was gonna be easy. Nobody said. Did anybody tell you that it was gonna be easy? Because it's not gonna be easy. It is not easy finding yourself. It is not easy staying in love and light amongst things that aren't quite right. It's not. It's not easy. So pat yourself on the back for that. All right. And it is, I like to say that It is a superpower being loved. It's a superpower. Super powerful. Use superpowers. Because how the heck are you able to shine all that light to be able to bring out all this light when you're not vibrating that bright? Do you know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, like yesterday, I was having a moment and I cried and then the sun came out. And I was like, and then the sun came out and went shh and just pulled everything, pulled everything into the vortex. I was like, okay. So I still felt a little bit numb. I went and I took my spiritual bath, what is a spiritual bath? It's you bringing spirit to your bath. All right. There's no, you have to put this in, that in, do that. It's what you say. Free spirit is exactly what it is. It's you speaking what's on your mind. It's you being free spirit, doing what your spirit is free to roam to do. Hello. That's what it is. So that being said, I could put salt in my bath one day and I don't even have to do it. I didn't even do the bath. I did shower. I did shower. It's what you possess the power. You are the magical being. You are the being that alchemizes that energy. You understand? So you are the being, okay? So when you're lighting a candle, all of the intention that you put into your mind goes into that candle and it burns thoroughly through. And it burns through. The essence permeates through. You know what I mean? It's you. It's not other people, boo. It is you. It is you. It is you. And I was finding through my life journey, I was finding, oh, my girl is at my house. On a second, baby. Oh no. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna come right back on. I need this to take this phone call.